And welcome to part 31 of the Twilight Princess commentary, everybody. It's time to
I'm
finally...
sitting on a log here. Speed this up, people!
With gusto, let's go. We're going to be finishing off the Arbiter's Ground in this part.
Yep, the Zelda hoverboard, or spiral board, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
The spinny top. I didn't know he was Jewish.
Why do I keep getting the... I keep thinking of Beyblades.
You know, I thought the same thing too when I first saw this thing.
Beyblades, let them rip!
Let him rip and hope and make sure that you don't vomit. But the spinny top is a little fun item, but like I said, it's very situational. It only works on these crevices on the wall. But it does make it a fun item to use against the boss in this dungeon. I will say that. That guy gets to unlive for now.
I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse. He probably wants to die.
Yeah, you could be right.
Yeah, I don't think that's working out pretty well.
Yeah, that's why you gotta walk to the center and then do it. I'm pretty sure if you're good with angles and shit, you could take care of it, but I'm not that type of guy, so just get off and go. I think all these treasure chests just contain like items and rupees, so there's really no point of me going after them. Usually you can always tell when chests have the really good items when, of course, they're huge.
No, it turns out it's just a bigger rupee.
Well, you know, sometimes the bigger rupees do come in the bigger boxes, so you are right about that.
Well, now I know how to screw with you, Ethan. Put a virus in your game, making every box a rupee instead of a item. Who needs a compass or a map, or even a key to get to the boss? You get rupees.
Well, it's funny because the compasses and maps have always existed since the beginning of Zelda, and in the old 2D games, they are helpful, but in the 3D games, I barely use them at all.
Oh, look, you found a big key.
No, I found a boss key. Totally different.
No, it's a big key.
I can't tell which is my favorite design of the boss key in Zelda history, though. I'm trying to remember the ones from Wind Waker.
Squat, teabag that thing, teabag it!
And one,
Teabag it
two,
with a purpose!
3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ah, Cloud would be proud.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it'd be Veronica.
Nah, he'd still be emo git.
Actually, no, that's Leon. Those are squalls, and nobody likes those.
Yep. Who has a gun for a fucking sword anyway?
Raises his hand. Oh, you.
And you set it down, asshole. Oh boy, Final Fantasy VIII is going to be an interesting game to get to when we get to it 6 years from now.
If we're still alive by that time.
I don't know about you, but I'm hoping not to die in 6 years.
Hashtag drunk driver. Well, you might not die, but you'll definitely get hurt by me.
Oh, what's in that brownie?
Dude, this brownie makes the world feel so good.
Feels so insignificant in this large body of water we're in.
You're in a cup.
Oh, shit. Now to fight one of my favorite bosses of Twilight Princess.
Death Dragon.
God, I think his name's Stallord, if I recall.
Star-Lord? What?
No, Stallord. Star-Lord.
Sounds like Star-Lord.
Not Guardians of the Galaxy. I would love to see Star-Lord in this game, but no.
Flies down, gives him the piece, flies away.
Yep.
What
Here
the
we go,
fuck
buddy.
was that?
Well,
That's
you
true.
didn't really kill us. You more just
Hey, walrus face.
incapacitated us.
Just hurry it up, all right?
Walrus face.
Well, his face does look like a walrus. The fuck?
It's obviously he has a face that's tongue is sticking out.
I don't even know what it is then.
All I know is it's weird and I don't like it.
And why didn't we try attacking right then and there with the Master Sword?
That, or we have fucking bomb arrows. Why do we shoot one at it?
Yeah. And easily, we could have just jumped up and grabbed the sword before any of this happened.
Action hero Link isn't.
Nope. The Link the Enabler, that's his name.
Oh, let it be. Only because I like a challenge.
Let it be. Simple words of wisdom. Let it be. Oh shit, Link, take care of it now! Link, come on, take care of it! Oh fuck.
Now it's time for the Stallord fight. And this fight, you only just use the spitter. Except for the second part. What you have to do is you
Wow,
have...
he's got some pretty brittle fucking bones.
Oh, it's almost like he's been here for a very long time. I'm pretty sure all the calcium in his bones are fucking gone at this point.
Even so, even the Stallords or whatever the fuck they are.
Stalfos.
Staphos, yeah. Have more endurance than he does.
I can't speak for the Stalfos.
Now run right into his head.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. Dude, the hell are these Staphos?
I think they're
Are
just...
these all the undead guards?
Yeah, I think they're just undead guards or whatnot, but the more you hit...
Well, I think I see what I think I know what happened to the guards that were stationed here.
They all died.
Yeah.
The cause of their death I'm curious about, but anywho, going back to this fight, the more you attack Stallord's vertebrae, the more guards will come and try to protect him. But if you destroy the guards, you know, they won't keep respawning and keep coming back up. Eventually, they will stop, and then you have to just keep going back and hitting them again and again. Because in the third part of this fight, the Stalfos like to, or the undead guards, whatever. I mean, they're skeletons, so it's like, I'm thinking of Stalfos every single time, but they'll try to protect his vertebrae, so you have to destroy a couple of them before you can actually attack his vertebrae.
So I'm wondering, I think these guys were that creature was actually supposed to defend this place in the event evil escapes.
That, or this creature was kept in here, was not meant to be let out, but unfortunately it didn't get food
eating
for
all the
time.
guards.
That, well, that could explain why the guards are dead. Yeah, take that, son of a bitch. But, you know, I always figured that Stallord was one of those creatures that was meant to be stuck in here. Like, this prison was really meant for him.
Sword is still in him.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he's dead. He's just a skull. What can he do? Grab a heart, and then we gotta go to the middle.
Squat. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Ah, Samanya, Manabi, Manaba.
I only think of sunrise every time I heard that song. Not when a pillar goes up.
Alright, sorry, fine.
Yeah.
Thanks, Trojan man.
Yeah, anytime. Yep, Stallord is still alive somehow.
Now he's a floating skull.
Yep. There's only one thing to do. Take him out with the spinner. This song right here is the remix of the Volga fight music from Ocarina of Time, the boss from the Fire Temple.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I really like this remix. It's a very nice one.
The fuck? And he breathes fire!
Well, he's always shot shit at us, even in the very first part. But what you need to do is jump from wall to the spinner, because for some reason that catches you up to him. And then when you get to the right amount of distance where you need to go, you need to jump to the side and hit him off so you can attack the sword. And you pretty much just rinse and repeat. The further we go in this boss fight, the middle column that I'm on right now, will get those little spike pillar things, so you have to literally jump from wall to wall.
The only thing it reminds me of right now?
What?
That one of the fucking floating space heads from Star Fox. That or even Metroid.
So, Andros?
Yeah. Fuck you, Andros. Floating space head of death.
Oh, he just looked space head, but he also had hands, too.
He did?
Yeah, hands that didn't connect. Well, if you're talking about, like, original Star Fox, yeah, he was just a fucking head. But N64 and onwards, he had hands.
Why was he a villain again?
Because he was a scientist who, pretty much doing experiments that the Corneria army did not approve of and whatnot. So he wants revenge, yada yada yada. Generic villain motivations.
Ah. That
Speak-
figures.
Yeah, exactly. They bring more into detail about why he's doing what he does in the new Star Fox game that just recently came out. But yeah.
Fireball, 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 fireball.
Well, you gotta keep doing that, or else you will get hit constantly.
You idiot! Don't you know you have to do lightning bolt?
True. The only thing is I don't have the thunder materia.
I was talking to the monster.
Oh. Well, if there's any freaking Final Fantasy creature to compare him to, it'd probably be Ifrit.
No, I was saying he needs to learn to do thunderbolt. No, lightning bolt. Be a LARPer. That's the only way to win. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Oh, we should have just grabbed it and it gets absorbed into our stores, so now we can bring the dead back to life to fight for us.
That would be an interesting Zelda item to have.
Alright, asshole. Let's go.
Get a move on, asshole!
Fucked around enough today.
Yeah, that's great. You destroyed an evil giant creature, yada yada yada, let's go!
So ungrateful. God.
I thought we were bonding! I only made you think that we're bonding. Once again, this asshole overwrites his old save file. And yeah, this time around we don't get any MacGuffins. We just keep on going forward.
No teleporting out of here to finally find out whether or not we won or not. Nope, we just keep climbing until we see chains. And speaking of which, even if he was able to get out of the Twilight Realm, how the hell did he do so when it's buried underground?
That is a good question.
And there's my answer right there.
Yep, there you go.
Fucking assholes. I wanted a legitimate problem without a damn solution. And there's more than one.
Oh yeah. Without being in the Twilight Palace area, this is probably the teleporter that has the most of these Twilight creatures. And you know, as usual, you gotta make sure you kill all of them at once, or at least when you have two of them around, kill them both at once, because if you leave one alive, he'll just resurrect all the others.
This is the Master Sword. It slays all evil. What is the... Urgh!
Link is too fucking slow, apparently.
No, it's these monsters. They don't seem to understand that they're evil and they need to die.
See this sword? Actually, it's good luck. Just jump on the point. You get instant good luck.
No, that might be true.
This guy seems like he brutally murdered every single one of us in the past. I trust him.
And now we're burying the goddess, I guess.
I have no idea what she's supposed to represent. I think she's supposed to represent one of the goddess of Hyrule, but I can't really tell. Those look familiar, though. It's almost like this game is supposed to be a sequel into the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask world. But we will see what we unbury next time in part 23. I mean, 32. Fuck. Ah, man, it's been some day.
And now I'm gonna drop a deuce.
Gross.